everybody, Backyard Bullion here, coming to you today with another coin roll hunting video. This week though we're going to be coin roll hunting, or I should say coin bag hunting, because here in the UK we have them in plastic bags rather than rolls. But we are going to be hunting £2 coins. We're going to see if we can find some more to put in my coin folder here. We're probably about halfway done with it, and I want to get some more. Also, we're on the lookout for some nice rare coins. Whilst I talked last week in the 50p Tom Kitten Bonanza that we had, which by the way, if you haven't seen, go and have a look because it's pretty incredible. I talked about whether it's worth it or not to even look to flip and sell these types of things. Well, it is when you get the more valuable stuff. So for example, these Commonwealth Games coins, these are the rarest ones in this folder, especially the Northern Ireland one. Apparently these are going for anywhere from £75 to £100 on eBay at the moment, which is obviously really good. There's a few mint era varieties like this 2015 Britannia. There are lots of mint errors out there. I say lots. There are some mint error coins out there, and they're worth a couple of £100 each. So you never know what you're going to get, and that's one of the beauties of coin bag or coin roll hunting, so to speak. So today we are going to be shundering on through £500 worth of £2 coins. They come supplied in this big old bag which I've pre-cut, and then all in these little individual bags here. So lots to crack on with. I'm going to get started now. Again, I've got these coins from my local post office rather than a bank per se. So I don't know what the hit rate's going to be, whether it's going to be a good day or not. And there we go, straight off the bat, we have our first interesting coin. This one is, I think I've already got this one. It's the Brunel coin. So we have that one already, but it's okay to get duplicates. As I said, some of these will be potentially worth flipping. I don't know if that's one of them or not, but we shall find out. And that's one of the beauties of the coin roll hunting. If it's not worth flipping like all those 50p Tom Kitten coins were, then they can just go straight back in the bank, and it hasn't cost you anything other than a little bit of time to have a sort through them. Now, this is probably my favourite type of coin to do these kind of coin bag hunting videos with. I love £2 coins. You know, ever since I was, oh, there's another one. So there's the Brunel. I've got that one as well. Got two Brunels today. Look at that. I love £2 coins. I always have. When I was a young lad, a wee lad, so to speak, one of my first jobs was a waiter in a pub. And the tips would always be shared out at the end of an evening, and I would always want to take my share of the tips in £2 coins because they're just so big and chunky and lovely, and I loved being able to get a whole bunch of these. So throughout the whole time that I was a waiter, I kept all of my tips in a jar. I saved them all, and I tried to get as many £2 coins as I possibly could, and at the end I had something like £200 worth of £2 coins. So you know, I had about 100 £2 coins basically, and they were really, really satisfying to have in that kind of pot. I kept them in a little red pot, and they were very, very cool indeed. So it's always nice for me to kind of have a bit of a throwback and go through these £2 coins. It's funny how life evolves and goes on. You know, when I was just a wee lad getting these £2 coins as my tips for my waiting in a pub, I never thought that I would be sitting here making a coin roll hunting video, going through £2 coins like this and having £500 worth of them. Here's another one. There's something interesting. That is the DNA spiral. Again, it's one that I already have. Discovery of the DNA. So that's something that we've already got. So 3 duplicates so far, which is obviously a little bit frustrating. Here's another one. So this is 2 in a single bag, which is not bad at all. So if we can get this one to focus. I think this is a new one for my folder. This is the Shakespeare coin. So let's grab the folder and see if we have this one or not. It's part of the difficulty of doing it on camera. No, we haven't. So that is a new one. So we'll put that in at the end just so that we know what we've got. But yeah, £2 coins are amazing. Hey, look at this, 4 in one bag. How cool is that? So we've got World War I. Let's get the folder, see if these are new or not. It's not as easy as you think doing coin roll hunting on camera. I have great admiration for all of you guys out there who do this on a kind of larger scale. You have a lot more skill than I do. So here we have the World War I coin, and that one I think is, so it's a 2016 coin. This is in date order. We've already got it. Okay, that's fair enough. We've got that one already. And then the other one was the 2014 First World War again, we have that one. So another 2 duplicates. But 4 fancy £2 coins in one bag. That's a pretty good bag. Now I don't know what the overall hit rate is going to be on this one. The first bag we did got a whole bunch out, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if we're going to get quite the same hit rate. We've got another good one here. Let's just finish this bag, see what we've got. Got a couple. So this is the Charles Dickens ones. Very, very good. Excellent. And then we have this one, and this is the Magna Carta 50p coin. So let's get that one in focus. Very cool indeed. Is that one that we need? It is one that we need, so that's going to go in the album at the end. So that's good. We've had 2 new coins to put in the album, which is nice. I love collecting coins, I always have. So here's another bit of story time back to my youth. So I've told you on the channel numerous times that I've collected coins ever since I was a wee lad. It was my grandfather who got me interested in coins in the first place. He had a whole bunch of old school world coins from his travels all over the world, and I remember I would always ask him for coins whenever he went somewhere, or when I went to visit him, he would always give me some cool coins coming out. So we've got here, this is another one, the abolition of the slave trade, 1807. Commemorating that, so that's a very cool one. That's another one to go in. So this is turning out to be a pretty good bag, certainly making a better show of it than the Tom Kitten Bonanza that we had last weekend. But just look at this pile, isn't this? This is why I love £2 coins so much. It's just very satisfying because they're really big and chunky. And whatever anybody says to you, size matters. It is really very satisfying. Struggling to get these out of the bag. As I said, it's very difficult doing this on camera live. Here's another one of the Brunel coins. We've seen that one before. This is... oh, I thought it was a Commonwealth coin for a moment, but it's not. It is just the Act of the Union, so the 4 different countries of the United Kingdom. And then let's just crack on with the others. But yeah, coin collecting has always been a hobby for me. As a wee lad, I would have hundreds of little different foreign coins all over the place. I never really kind of catalogued them. I just had them in a big old box, and I would enjoy them, and I'd get them out and I'd play with them and just you know, enjoy them. But coins was something that I had in my life. I was just, you know, remember that box? It went with me to university. It stayed with me throughout university, after university, and I just really enjoyed having them, playing with them, and it brought back all those lovely childhood memories of you know, coins and my grandfather. In fact, it was my grandfather that gave me one of my very first ever silver coins. Not that I knew it was silver at the time, but it was a Walking Liberty $50, and that is where it all started, the backyard bullion, so to speak, another Charles Dickens coin. But to this day, I still collect coins, and I've got these £2 coin albums. I've got the 50p coin albums. I don't really do it for profit. I mean, yeah, it would be nice to find some of these Commonwealth game coins and maybe sell them in the future for a lot of money, but that's not why I do it. I do it to finish these coin albums, and it's really nice to see them when they are finished. We've got, Mrs. Backyard Bullion and I've got a set of friends who also collect the 50p's and £2 coins, and they have a complete set up to 2017, I think, of the in circulation 50p coins, which is a really impressive thing. That's the 1999 Rugby World Cup. I already have one of those in the folder, so another duplicate. So it's really nice to see it, and at the same time though, it's quite sad when you actually finish up, as another Brunel, when you finish up those folders, because then there's nothing left to find. So it is quite cool to sort of have you know, these coins that are elusive, like the Commonwealth Games £2 coins that are in this folder. That's another one of the First World War coins. And the Kew Gardens 50p coins, you know, those are rare as hen's teeth. So whether or not those will ever be completing my set, I don't know. Some people will go out there and will purchase the missing coins in the set. They'll pay over the odds for them. I think that I would rather sit back and try and find them in a coin roll hunt. This is the first steam locomotive £2 coin, which I have already got, so that's another duplicate. I would prefer, I think, to just sit back and try and find these coins naturally, whether they're in circulation or whether you go to the bank or post office like I have done and pick up big old bags to hunt through. Of course, doing it like this, it doesn't really cost you anything, because if you don't hold on to these coins, or if you don't look to try and sell them, or if you just keep, it's going to cost you a little bit of money to keep them in the folder because it's money that you've put in a folder. There's one of the Darwin coins. It doesn't cost you anything, which is great. So you can just take all of these straight back to the bank, get another bag out even, and just try and find the rest of those coins. I haven't done as many of these coin row hunts as I would like over the last couple of months. I've just been too busy with everything that's going on here, but I do want to try and keep on doing the coin row hunt and keep up the hunt for these rarer coins for the albums, because the inner collector in me loves to do it. And that's one of the reasons I got into coins and silver in the first place, because I enjoy collecting. Of course, one of the big problems of coin row hunting over here, it is just about finding mint errors and finding rare circulation coins. We don't have silver coins that we can just find, like the $half or the quarters and things like that, like you guys do in America. If you're watching in the USA, we went decimal in the 1970s, and consequently all of our silver coinage became unusable. It was just withdrawn from circulation, so you can't go to the bank and ask for a bag of half crowns and look for the silver ones, unfortunately, anymore. But that's the way of the world. Things change and things evolve in the world, and coins evolve. And that's one of the cool things about coins. It's nice to see all of these £2 coins in the album here as they evolve throughout history and time, and the designs get more intricate, more exciting. There's another DNA coin. Some of the newer £2 coins here are really quite intricate and exciting, and it's very good to see, which is nice. So we are nearing the end. We've got 4 bags left to go. That's another Act of Union. We've already got one of those. So it's been a pretty good bag. We've got quite a good hit rate, I'd say. I mean, I don't know what's normal. I don't do these very often. Oh, that's a good one. Hey, we saved one nearly to the end. That is a nice coin. That's one of the top 10 rare ones. Those 4 are not. So this one is the Great Fire of London, 2016. Get that in focus. It is a top 10 rare coin, as I said. I don't know how much it would go, but it certainly would go for more than £2. But it is going to be going into my folder. That is one to help complete the folder. So 3 bags left. Are we going to get any more of the rare ones? I'd love to find a Commonwealth Games coin, but I don't think that we're going to, because they are very rare indeed. That's another one of that's the end of the Second World War coin. Some just regular ones here. One thing I've also noticed on my coin album is that I haven't yet put a coin in here, which is just the one with the Queen's head on. So I need to do that today as well. Maybe we just use one of the standard £2 coins for that. So nothing in that bag. Last bag of the day. Let's see what we have got. I bet you there's nothing in here. It's going to be a very boring bag to finish. Yeah, boring bag to finish. Never mind. It's still okay because we got that Great Fire of London coin 3 bags from the end, which is really good. So now the most fun bit for me is putting them in the folder. So first of all, let's put this nice shiny one. This is a good one. Let's put that in there for the Queen's side of the coin. Okay, now the next one to go in is the Great Fire of London coin. This is one of the rarest ones out there. It's in the top 10 rare top 10 rarity list. So pretty cool coin, looks very nice indeed. It's not the best condition, but again, we're not looking for condition of coins here. We're just looking for the variety so that we can get all of the different coins into the album. So in that one goes there. Now we had the Magna Carta, that one here. Let's have a quick look at that one again. I noticed as I was going through this video, so I've got a 4K camera, Sony 4K camera, and the autofocus on it is not the best in the world. It's very frustrating when you're trying to get it up close to the camera, so I have just put it on manual focus, so you guys will have to excuse the blurry background as I take these coins. So Magna Carta goes in. We have this one here, the 1807 abolition of the slave trade. So there is that one. That's a cool one. I quite like that. It's nice sort of contemporary coin. Nice frosted background in the middle there. Very interesting indeed. Of course, a very interesting coin just in its history as well. So that is that it? I can't remember if there was any others that we had. Let's just make sure. So we've got the Act of the Union. that's already, let's just move that up. Act of the Union, that's already in, 2 of those. This was one of them, I think, wasn't it? Yes, the Shakespeare Comedies. So here is the Shakespeare Comedies £2 coin. There you go, that's what it looks like. It's a pretty good specimen as well, nice and shiny. Let's get that one in the album, that's over here. And we've got, so we've got the Brunel one, we've got the DNA one, we've got Charles Darwin. I was going to say Charles Dickens, but I was like, no, Charles Dickens is not the one with the ape. We've got one of those already, have we? It's Finding the Nest Charles Dickens. We've got DNA. We've got Ending of the First World War. Got 2 of them. Brunel, and we've got one of those. Or have we? I can't remember. It's very, very difficult to see these. I can't see it. You guys are probably screaming at the camera right now to find it, but I can't. Let's have a look at the year 2016. So it's going to be over here. Am I being blind? Ah, there it is. It's because it's the wrong way around. So yes, we do have that one in. So that's it, yeah, okay, so we got like 3 or 4 new coins to go in the album. That's very good. I'm going to obviously double check all of these, but I'm pretty sure that I have managed to catch all of the interesting coins coming through this coin roll hunt. That's very satisfying. That's bringing out the inner child in me who had a whole stack of these £2 coins when I was younger. Guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please do let me know by putting a thumbs up down in the, well, just down below. That would be very helpful for everything that I do here on my channel. If you enjoyed this coin roll hunt, then please do let me know in the comment section, and I'll hopefully be doing some more of these in the future. So thank you very much. If you'd like to see more of those videos, then please hit that subscribe button and hit the alarm bell if you want to get a notification. Otherwise, thank you for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.